Oh, okay. What do I say? Podcast. Oh, welcome to Tea. That's what it is. Hey, welcome to Tea, the podcast where we talk about everything. I'm Jack. No, it's not. It is definitely you.
Oh, wait. No.
Restart.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to Tea, the podcast where we talk about everything. I'm Jack.
I'm Miles.
And back from a very, 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 very long break, it's me, Ryan.
Yeah, it's been a very long break. I'm actually right now checking when our last episode was.
Oh! That is insane.
The last one we published was in November.
That was last year, y'all.
So our first episode was August 25th, 2025, and our last episode was in November. So
Jack, what's okay? So let's catch up. Let's catch our audience up on life. Okay, Jack, how's you been? How was school?
It's been good. School's over, obviously, but full-time job, so that's good.
Yep.
Making the moolah.
what you doing?
And cleaning houses.
Okay.
It's not anything interesting, but it's money.
Well, what is the most interesting thing about cleaning houses?
I think the most interesting thing about cleaning houses is that when you walk in, you learn so much about that person. You'll find out. It's kind of creepy though. You'll know
Okay.
everything. You'll know their occupation. You'll know what they do like to do with the free time. It's weird. You know everything.
I'm probably going to start inviting less cleaners over to my house when I have my own house.
All right, moving on to Ryan. Ryan, how has your half a year been?
It's been pretty good. I got through high school, so that's over with now.
Woo! He
Which is
graduated,
exciting.
folks.
I graduated. Yes, I did. I'll be going off to college this upcoming fall in August. Yes. So I finished the forensic science class I was taking. I got to do a fun thing with that. I got to create a cereal box, take a cereal box and theme it with a serial killer. So I, slapped a few funny catchphrases on the top, put pictures on it, put a crossword in that all had to do with the serial killer I was researching. So I had a backstory and all that. I won't go into the details because it's a family-friendly podcast, but it was
That's
to die
pretty
for.
hilarious.
To die for.
My mom banned my younger siblings from even looking at the box because of some of the information on it.
Yeah,
I
was
read
dark.
it and I was like, I wish I hadn't read it.
Yeah, and then I also got to draw the human body on a piece of cardboard that in different stages of decomposition.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Whoa.
So, you have the arm that's decomposing, you got the bones. So that was also fun to do. I loved all of the activities.
Last but not least, Miles,
Oh, thank you.
how has it been?
Nothing too major. Since August, well, I got my permit that July, and I have almost gotten all my hours, and in 19 days, I'm turning 16 and grabbing my license. So, just in time before Ryan leaves.
Stay off the roads. Just kidding.
Yeah, don't drive like my brother.
We also, Ryan didn't mention this, but we went on a trip out west. We went up, the Kruger family went up to Yellowstone, to the Grand Tetons. So, all right, so we ready for our first segment?
Yes.
Yeah. In this episode, we are first talking about our new YouTube channel and what we've been enjoying making those videos. Then we are talking about movies 2026, 2027, full of new releases. We are going to be talking about that and what we are looking forward to. And last but not least, we are going to be talking about what laws we would have enacted. Stay tuned for that.
Okay, after catching up on everybody, we want to move on to our first segment.
Yes, so I'd like to say, you may be wondering, why haven't we been podcasting recently? Guys, where are you? Well, we haven't stopped doing things and releasing content. We just switched our medium. So let me shoot it over to one of you two. You want to announce what we've been doing? I'm guessing so many people already know this, but if you don't, I'm happy to announce it to you.
So we are on YouTube now under Improvision Studios. We'll have a link in the description, but we have been making videos, more funny videos, and we have been taking our time and editing them. So we've been having a whole lot of fun doing this. Our first video, Builder Brothers, is making fun of Fixer Upper. We have a documentary on humans. We also have a trailer we made that's okay.
We
don't need to talk about that.
You don't need to talk about that. It's an interesting concept trailer. If you watch The Naturals, which is the name of the video, please wear headphones or listen where you have a good bass, because it's really the music that makes the trailer.
Jack, what have you thought of us making videos? What do you like about it?
I think it was a good transition. I mean, it was really rough for the podcast and people that were listening to podcasts, and we're sorry about that. But we had a lot of fun, and I think it would be good if we can continue both.
Yes.
But yeah, so we've had a lot of fun making these videos. You should really check them out.
Yeah.
From an editing standpoint, because as the editor of this podcast and the videos, it's so much more fun to edit videos, especially funny videos. I mean, this is a funny podcast, but the videos is way more fun because I get to be more creative and think about it. And I think the other thing is that with videos, there's way less pressure, if that makes sense. With our podcast, what we started doing was like a 2-week time frame where we would try to release it every like Wednesday or whatever it was. But with videos, it's just like, if we get a good idea, we'll make it. But we haven't been stressing it at all. We haven't been saying, oh, we need to make a new video for our YouTube channel. Once the idea comes, that's when we make a video. And we've having a lot of fun making these videos.
There was one video we made, I'm on Fire, that actually is a remake of an older concept we had almost probably a few years ago.
Yeah, but we have been making videos since we were really young.
And they were really interesting.
Yeah, they were special.
Really bad.
They had some spice to them.
Yeah, I think what's kind of crazy, having our YouTube channel now, where we have good quality content on here. The editing's great, the storylines, and most of them are actually really great. But one thing is interesting is looking back at our old videos. We used to want to go onto YouTube and post them.
We even made a YouTube channel.
We thought we were special and we were gonna hit it big. Not because their concepts are funny, but just because we thought we wanted to put them on YouTube. So thank you, parents, for not letting us put that on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, I would check that out. We have some fun, and we love having ideas from the community. I think Humans was actually an idea from a friend. I think.
No, I came up with it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Never mind. Oh, it was Isolation. Isolation was an idea from a friend.
Yes, it was.
So it actually turned out to be pretty good. So we love those ideas because it lets other people engage and help us out. So
yeah, one thing I'd like to say, like, we can move on from the videos after a bit because I know this is a podcast, and probably many of you are wanting some podcasty things like we normally do.
Yeah.
But one thing that's interesting is I've had a lot of people come to me talking about how we come up with the video ideas, and it's kind of in our name, and that's why we chose the name Improvision.
Yeah.
Part of them are improvised, and then we execute that and, if you will, put into a vision. Yeah. So it's nice to go into that, and we have a plan when we go into it, but the scenes aren't completely all there.
Yes. So like Builder Brothers, I think might be my favorite because it's just so original. And something about that is like the lines came so naturally because there were just so much funny things going on.
Yeah.
And it's really worth checking out. Moving on to our second segment, we're going to be talking about movies.
Okay. So a movie I have watched recently, I've watched a few movies in theaters recently. I went to see the Super Mario Galaxy movie, the Backrooms movie, and then Project Hail Mary. I don't know if any of those movies connect with our audience. I'll start off with the most disappointing movie on the list, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So I went to see that with friends. We were planning to go see Project Hail Mary, but the theater for some reason didn't extend the show release for it in time. So we ended up seeing the Super Mario Galaxy movie. And it was rough. The animation was great, but there was no story, there was no character development, and it was kind of a mess. Wait until that comes out on streaming to watch it. I think kids would like it, but there are better kids movies out there.
Ryan mentioned Project Hail Mary. Fantastic movie.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Gosling, amazing on the acting. The soundtrack, Daniel Pemberton, amazing. I have listened to that soundtrack so many times. It is wonderful. It has all sorts of elements, and it's a fantastic movie. And the best part about it is in space, but a lot of the things you see isn't CGI. A lot of it, like the anti-gravity, a lot of that they have done mechanically and like use maybe CGI to remove the wires or whatever.
I really enjoyed the character development, especially with Rocky. I thought that the fact you first think Rocky's just going to be this scary little alien dude.
Yeah.
When he turns out being a rock, and it's just like the cutest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I completely agree with you. I loved how it wasn't your typical space movie in the sense that Rocky was there for a purpose.
Yeah.
And Grace was there for a purpose as well. So the two were there to solve a goal, and the way they came together, I thought was really nice, kind of refreshing for a movie. I'm not gonna lie. What was your favorite scene from the movie? How many times did you watch it, Jack?
I've only watched it once.
Once? Okay.
I've seen it.
I really want to see it again, but
2 or 3 times.
Okay, I've seen it twice in theaters.
Yeah.
But what is your favorite scene? We'll start with Jack and work our way down.
Hey everybody, we're about to mention some specific scenes from the movie, so if you don't want any spoilers, I would skip about 2 minutes in. However, if you don't mind spoilers or you've already watched the movie, keep listening because we have some interesting takes on the movie.
I think when he first gave that thumbs up that was upside down, it was kind of funny.
yeah.
That's probably not my favorite scene, but that was a really good scene.
Mhm.
I don't know. Something funny. I know it would be something funny.
Yeah.
There was a lot of funny parts though.
Yes, I love that.
So
movie.
that's what's really good about the movie. And
Ryan
Ryan Gosling is so funny. He's just his acting skills are outstanding. They're crazy.
My favorite scene, in it's I think they count as the same scene. It's when Rocky's ship is going towards
Yes.
the ship, the one that the Grace's ship, yeah, the one that Grace is in, that ship, that whole scene, the music's great, and then simultaneously going into that, the whole thing with the bomb or the message, you know, where it's like,
Oh, he has to catch it. The
yeah,
canister.
the canister, yes, that's the word.
That is a
Um,
great scene.
that whole thing, both of those combined, so funny, so good.
Yeah. Yeah, there were 2 moments in the movie that I was like, wow, this is incredible. And so the canister scene, there's a moment where Grace jumps up, catches it, and falls back down. And he lifts his hand above his head, but we don't see him. We see the shadow of him on the ship.
Yeah, that was
And
cool.
that was just awesome because it was such a cool view. And then the second scene is the one where Grace is talking to the manager down on Earth. They're walking along. It's like foggy, and they're at the facility that blows up. And you can see they're talking. You can see the explosion in the background, but you don't hear anything because the sound is traveling towards them. And then it goes. Then you just boom. You just hear it, and that was also really cool because it just you saw it explode, and then 2 seconds later the sound reached you and you got hit.
Yeah, very well thought out
Mhm.
scenes.
Yeah.
So,
I have not read the book. Have any of you read the book yet?
I have not.
I started it. I got like 300 pages in, maybe. I need to finish it. I keep starting books. Like if I watch a movie, I'm like, I really like this movie, and then I read the book, and it's like, I already know how this is gonna end. So it's kind of hard to get through a book
Yeah.
that you already know how it's gonna end. But the book is incredible.
Yeah.
There are some differences in the book that are interesting, but we can talk about those another time.
Yeah. I probably should watch the Harry Potter movies after reading all the books.
You haven't watched the Harry Potter movies?
No, I've not.
They're good. So I recently watched the Backrooms movie with a friend. I went out to see it on I believe it was the Friday release date, which was awesome. Our theater was packed, and that's one thing I've heard, that this movie, almost all the theaters in the first opening were packed. So that was an incredible experience on its own. The movie, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really good. It's rated R, and I would rate it R for violence and language. The language was awful in the movie. It detracted from the experience enough that there are certain times where a director uses language to emphasize a point too much, and there are certain times where language is used in the quote-unquote correct sense.
The
if you know what I'm talking
director is a YouTuber. He started YouTubing when he was like 6, and he's like 20 or something. And yeah, that's interesting.
But I liked the movie. They had a great plot twist that turned out really cool near the end of the movie. And if you're into that kind of stuff and you don't mind language, I'd go watch it. The Backrooms movie was good.
So a lot of movies are coming out 2026, 2027. A lot of big name movies. We have Marvel. We have a whole bunch of other movies. We have The Odyssey coming out on my birthday, by the way. So what movies are y'all most looking forward to seeing?
This one's so easy for me. So for this one, in 2027
I know what you're gonna say. I
think
it's the same thing as me.
is they're coming out with another Spider-Man.
Woo!
Miles Morales.
Woo!
What is this one called? Beyond the Spider-Verse?
I
think?
assume it's going to be called Beyond. Wait.
It is.
If
Across-
they mess
So
up
it's-
this movie,
No, it said to be continued in Spider-Man Beyond
Yeah,
the Spider-Verse
yeah.
at the end of.
so
Across.
if they mess up this movie,
No.
I'm giving up on Marvel completely.
Oh my goodness. The first 2 were absolutely insane, amazing.
Yeah.
Everything was good. So, and I thought the
I
second.
recently just watched it. I think I watched it like yesterday.
I watched it. We watched it on the way to Yellowstone
Yeah.
and back. We watched the Into and Across.
Mhm. And I would say the second one is as good, if not better, than Into. So I would say that hopefully they keep this track up. So Beyond is awesome.
I think the movie is so cool because they took a completely different turn from how movies were traditionally made. I think the movie was made in like 10 FPS or something like that. You have to look that up.
So apparently, according to the Google, it,
Very.
it's
Okay.
it's the standard FPS.
Well, it looks like well, actually, if you dig into it more, it looks like the animators for Into the Spider-Verse and probably Beyond the Spider-Verse, because same team, varied the FPS based on the characters, which is great because you have characters like Toby, the comic book, the scrapbook
Yeah.
character, who I'm guaranteeing you was not shot in a smooth 60 FPS. If you watch that character,
Yeah.
you can see the frame.
Yeah, and I think that's what it makes it so unique is how what's so cool is how they blend animation styles. Like, and I like how they do it in a way that's not weird. Like, like you have Toby, who's like a scrapbook character. You have the anime, the Penny Parker. She's like anime. It's kind of cool how they did all of that. So Jack and I have the exact same one.
Are you looking forward to any ones that are coming out this year, Jack?
There's a movie coming out this year. Hold up, can you look up some movies coming out this year?
So we're having the Odyssey. We're doing the Toy Story 5 just came out. Have you guys heard anything about that?
Yeah, I'm not really excited about that.
Oh, you aren't?
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, I feel like 5. I don't know. That's a lot for me.
So World News did a little segment on it, and they said it was okay, but they ultimately it wasn't as good as some of the other ones. But I see Taylor Swift made a song for it, so they have some big names going for it.
Well, I mean, my opinion. I mean, it's Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
I mean, that's diluting a brand. It's like just a money grab at this point.
Yeah,
right?
it really
There's no point in
is.
having it continue. Now, would it be different if they had maybe a backstory for Jessie or a backstory for Woody? Maybe.
I know Jessie is gonna be the main protagonist in this. So I'm hoping from what I've seen, it takes a turn of digital AI and stuff taking over, and now the kid is more up into the video games and stuff than actual toys, and that's a very real thing. So I like how they're taking that take, whereas all of it was just toys getting lost. Like a lot of past Toy Stories was like toys getting lost, toys getting left, or toys trying to run away.
Well, I would say to continue the point, you can go and then I'll continue my point.
No, you're good.
Well, I was going to say that it's diluting a brand name just to get money. And I think I watched Toy Story 3 for the first time on the road trip, actually. And it is a great movie.
Yeah.
The first time I watched it, I was a bit critical of it. But honestly, it summarizes the story and ends on a very high note. It's funny, it's hilarious, and the ending is an ending. And I think that's what the issue is. You have Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and then you end it.
I think Toy Story 4 was good. I don't know. That was me.
Look, I'm not saying that the movies are bad. I'm just saying they're unnecessary.
Yeah. I think they should have ended it right at 4. That's it.
Yeah, or 3.
But then they brought the tablet in. What?
I like Forky. I wish they had created Forky and put him in 3.
We could CGI him in there. ChatGPT put Forky into Toy Story 3.
No. Better yet, take all the movies before 5 and put them all together.
Ooh, at 2 times speed. So Odyssey.
Everyone's talking about the Odyssey.
That's coming out.
I've seen trailers for it. Christopher Nolan has a lot going for his name. It's rated R. Kind of sad about that. I mean, I know, it says due to strong violence and some language. Hopefully, some language is
some language
and not language. But
hopefully it's not rated R for violence and all the language.
Yeah.
It might be, but we'll see.
But violence, I think.
How many cuss words do you think they knew back in? How realistic is this movie gonna be?
Yeah, that's fair. There's so many famous actors though. I've heard like Tom Holland is in this movie. Yeah, Christopher Nolan.
Zendaya?
Zendaya,
I think she is,
yeah. So there's it's gonna be packed with stars.
Now there is the big one that everyone is kind of waiting for, but I felt kind of got quieted in all.
In our conversation, however, Dune 3 is coming out in December. Push it, go away, Doomsday. Doom 3 is coming in, and I'm hyped for that. Yeah, the college I'm going to is near an IMAX theater, apparently.
Ooh.
So, if I'm in the right time, I'm probably going to be here, though. But if it comes in the right time, I could go see Doom 3 in IMAX.
We are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we are talking about laws that we would like to enact. So, stay tuned. Hey everyone, Miles here, and I am reaching out to you guys for help. If y'all have a topic you guys want us to talk about on the show, then please reach out. You can find us at thetgroup@gmail.com, or if you're listening on Spotify, you can just drop us a comment there. And if you already forgot our email, you can find it in the show notes of this show. Alright, that's all for me. Back to the show.
Hey, welcome back to T. We're moving on to our last segment. We're going to be talking about laws that we wish to enact. Who wants to start us off?
Okay,
Alright,
Ryan
Miles.
just pointed to me, so I think that means they want me to start. So, I've been driving, so as, like, my parents drive me around or we're going on road trips, like what we just did, I've been noticing things that I didn't typically notice before I started driving. Zipper merge. Needs to be a law that you force zipper merge. Now, if you don't know what the zipper merge is, and that's very possible, because we're talking to a whole bunch of teens, whatever, and our main audience isn't adults, but it is where you go all the way down to where, like, a lane, let's say a lane closes, you go all the way down to that, and then people let you in. Instead of everyone 5 miles back, all moving into the one lane, and then it closes.
Or you could do the cool thing, and that's when everyone starts merging back, and you pass every single person in line and get to the end, and you're like, oh no, help me, and you get to go and skip everyone.
Or you take the risk and you do the coolest thing and you go in the opposite lane
I like that.
and drive down until someone goes and still someone's there, and then you get back in.
Jack, do you have any laws you'd like?
I think that, so this one's very small and like kind of dumb, but whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I think that ice cream should not be allowed to be eaten with a fork. I think it's just too weird.
Is that not a criminal offense punishable by death?
Like, you just, like, first of all, when you stab ice cream with a fork, you're putting little tiny, like, marks into it.
Why are you stabbing your ice cream? What is this?
It makes it look funky.
Okay, so wait, so you're saying ice cream with a fork. Just tell me about the rationale behind this. Why would I ever want to eat ice cream with a fork unless I wasn't some sort of psychopath?
I know. I've had to do it because there's not any spoons left because they're just, like, not washed.
Can we kick this guy off the podcast? Well, okay, fine. Actually, if I want my ice cream and there's no spoon to eat my ice cream with, I'm gonna eat my ice cream.
Guys, about 1% of the population eats ice cream with
Who has that
fork.
statistic?
I don't know.
Well, we get that wait, how?
Yeah, get that 1% in jail. Teach him a lesson.
Yeah, I mean,
Except you, Jack. You're good.
It messes up the ice cream. It's not smooth anymore. It's all chunky.
yeah.
So,
It's like you're sitting over there
That's-
stabbing your ice cream with a
Now-
fork and
That's
saying,
what
I'm
I'm
eating
doing.
ice
So
cream.
here's the one thing that I can vouch for whoever does this. Sometimes you get the ice cream right out of the fridge, right? And you just can't. It's like quite frozen, and you can't get it. However, a fork can stab through that hard stuff, and you can pry it up and eat it like that.
no, what you do, I have a very simple solution. Okay? So take the fork, stick it on the side, and go around the edge, okay? So now the whole thing is loose. Then stab it in the middle and the back of the fork. Pick it up and start eating.
with the back of a fork.
Yes. Now you have the whole ice cream
Okay,
thing out of the
Have you
can.
done this before?
No, I've not.
Okay, good. Okay, that's
Well, I'm very good.
Almost.
So a whole carton,
Well,
carton ice pop.
Almost.
Okay.
Ryan, lawyer, wannabe Ryan. What laws do you have?
Let's see. Okay, so I have one, and then we can go around again with a few.
This one might actually be legit.
Okay, this one is legit.
Oh.
Hard shell tacos should be banned.
Legit.
I know it's a hot take.
That's a hot
but
take.
you don't realize. So
I,
I like soft shell tacos, and if you look at Mexican restaurants, they're not serving hard shell tacos. Most of them serve soft shell, and the reason why I'm pretty sure
Well,
is
standardly.
the reason is that when you bite into a taco that's hard shell, you bite into it and you're carrying it sideways. You have to talk like this, and suddenly everything falls at the back. You bite into it, the shell literally crumbles in your hand. The bottom breaks, grease is all over your hands, and guess what you have to end up doing? Eating your taco with a fork, which is now a salad with meat.
No, but why should that be illegal? Is that maybe like it's not illegal to do things inconveniently. Now, Jack's fork, it's really weird, right? Now, I eat hard shell, right? So,
You
What
wouldn't. Well, I would
what
have to
about
force.
soft-
Ryan, why
what
is he on the podcast again?
What?
Why is he on the podcast again?
Oh, because I
Me?
didn't eat ice cream.
Wait, Jack,
Oh.
you don't like hard shell?
No.
See, he's on
I
my
have
team.
to-
2 against 1.
I have to eat hard
I'm
shell.
outnumbered.
I've had to.
But the hard shell tastes good. That's the only reason why I have it.
You know what a hard shell is? It's manufactured chips. It's chips that are shaped into a taco.
Now,
No, they're probably so much easier to make,
Okay.
and you could probably make more money off them because it's just more air.
what if you put a hard shell in a soft shell?
You are.
Then you go to jail.
Yeah, you go to jail. This is clear and simple. I made a law saying no hard shell tacos, and if you eat a hard shell taco, you go to the jail. Jack, what's your another law? You
I kind of like that one. I like the food
Thank you.
stuff.
Thank you.
It's pretty easy to make food stuff.
I don't. I have strong
Well,
opinions.
did we ask your opinion?
Yes.
Jack, can you give us your single one?
This is a very hot topic. I don't even know if we could release this, but I hate EVs.
EVs?
Electric vehicles?
Electric
Yes.
vehicles?
That's just me, though. I know they're efficient and all good, but you have to mine lithium. Come on. And that
Well,
takes
don't talk about
gas.
that. You know what?
That just frustrates me so much.
Now,
But anyways,
have y'all heard of hydrogen-powered cars?
yes, but they're really weak.
Really?
So
What if, like...
How much is hydrogen?
Free?
yeah,
It's, like...
it's
Free.
air.
Air, like air-powered
But you have to
cars?
get a filter for that, so
Well, like,
because it's pure hydrogen.
See,
so.
well, like, what you could do is, like, think about it. You can, if you, in theory, what you could do is get, like, water, right? So, I'm going to quickly cut in here and say we are talking about electrolysis, where you separate the hydrogen from the oxygen in water. Fun little science lesson for you guys out there.
Hydrogen cars are not like good for like anything but like reliability, or not reliability, but like
We just went on a tirade. We're talking about laws.
Oh,
and we just
yeah.
started
Okay,
talking about
so
hydrogen
Jack,
cars.
you're
My bad.
banning.
my bad. All right, we're going back, but yes, EVs. I hate them. I hate that they're just completely quiet, and I hate how performance people are making them sound like they're real cars.
Now that's something that should be illegal.
Like I just don't like that in themselves. Like why you have to make a fake sound?
Yeah, it's like
can't
me
you just-
driving around in my
I feel
car
like it'd
going.
Yeah, it just sounds so bad. But I think it'd be kind of cool if they were able to like amplify an electric motor. But that's just me.
But what about the environment, Jack?
Oh wait, we can't.
But
even get
who
into
cares
that.
about the environment?
And we're moving on to Miles.
Wow.
Okay.
All curbs should be like rounded. Now, here's I'm gonna elaborate because it sounds weird. So, Jack's neighborhood, Jack's curbs are like kind of soft. Like they aren't like a big wall. What they are, they're kind of like a little swoop, almost like a ramp, a slope. Now, those are fun to bike on. Very fun to bike on. I bike there all the time because they're so fun. Now, I think all curbs should be like that. So all the bike, because it feels way more natural. It does not feel like a giant wall. And I think it looks way better. And I also think they're fun to bike on because you can kind of ramp them. So it sounds weird and it sounds kind of goofy, but when you think about it, like it looks nice. It looks nice.
You know,
Additionally, with that, all neighborhoods have to have
I have some
sidewalks.
stuff to add on to that.
Oh.
First of all, if you're like driving your car and you like slightly hit that, it can scrape the bottom of your side skirt, and
Very
fender.
true.
so that's like it just gets annoying, especially if you're like a modder and have a lower car. Nobody knows what that's like. Anyways, I don't either.
Yeah, Jack's over here with his
Uh,
Corvette saying, "I don't know what a low car."
Another
looks like."
thing is like falling on curbs. Like if you like hit your shin on the curb, like you're falling, that could hurt.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you could still hit your shin on a slope curb, but
it would still not hurt as much.
Yeah, that's true. Ow! I hit my shin on the
You know.
curb.
all right. Does this conclude this episode?
Don't we always have a poll?
About that. So, listeners of our podcast, we have been releasing these fun polls that we have loved doing. However, guess what has happened? Nobody has responded. And, well, maybe this is because some of you aren't listening on Spotify, where the
Yeah.
polls are. And if you would like to respond to the poll, you can reach us at tgroup@gmail.com and submit your answers.
If you don't remember this and you're like, oh, I don't know how to type it in, it'll be in the description of the episode, so
Yes.
you'll know the email.
Yes, so you don't have any excuse on not answering the poll. So let's turn it over to Eeny, Meeny, Miny, the super biased. It's Miles. He's gonna do the poll. What's the poll, Miles?
So the poll, which do you prefer, hard shell or soft shell? This is going back to that that debate that we had a little bit ago about the hard shell, soft shell law. Now, what do you think?
And if you put your name and your address, we will come personally arrest every single person who puts hard shell as an answer.
Okay, then do we want to wrap up now?
All
Okay.
right. Well, I'm so excited to bring this back. Hopefully, we'll be able to continue this up even when we're into college.
Yes, yeah, hopefully. I want to continue it if possible. However, I won't let it get in the way of getting an A in my class.
All right, everyone. Here are the credits for today. So the music was created by us. We all created that intro theme, and then the additional music was created by me. The artwork.
You're having a bit of a trouble today.
The show artwork was created by Ryan, the graduate Kruger, and our host and awesome host, in that matter, is Jack, the host Figliozzi.
That's a new email.
Jack Fig Newton Figliozzi.
if you guys have any ideas or want to respond to our poll, please reach out at thetgroup@gmail.com.
This was T. Talk about everything. I'm Jack,
I'm Miles.
And I'm Ryan.
and we're signing out.